Siuzanna Iglidan is an internationally awarded Ukrainian-American musician and laureate of numerous international and Ukrainian competitions. She is a graduate of the Odessa National Antonina Nezhdanova Music Academy with a master's degree in performing arts as a bandura player and orchestra conductor. She was born in Odessa, Ukraine, and now is based in Denver and Los Angeles. Siuzanna has been a dedicated advocate for the bandura, her national instrument, for many years. She not only has taught the bandura and established the youth ensemble Improviz at the South Ukrainian Pedagogical University in Ukraine, but also initiated and organized the first independent Ukrainian Bandura Players Festival in Ukraine. After the Ukraine and Russia war broke out, she has been actively involved in many activities to support her fellow citizens in Ukraine. We had the pleasure to meet her during her performance in the Candlelight Vigil in the University of Colorado at Colorado Springs.
So do you have any thoughts about the current situation in Ukraine and how you've been, or your friends have been personally affected?
Yes, I have two young brothers who staying in city, Odessa, and it's bombing every day. I call them because they're aged 24, 27, and one has a little baby born, just 1 month. It's very sad. They cannot leave town. Even my mom told my grandmother they had to escape to Bulgaria, which is close to the south part of Ukraine. Thanks God they are still fine, but I'm praying every day that God keeps their life. I feel bad. Lots of my friends in Kiev and Kharkov, other cities that really struggling right now, and houses and buildings being destroyed for no reason at all. I know all my friends, musicians, like opera singers and bandura players. We have like 35 men. It's capella ensemble of bandura players. I see their pictures. I'm praying for all of them. They have to put banduras on the side. They take rifles and guns, and they have to go in army and protect country, which I feel my heart is really breaking with parts because I know all of them, and I know musicians are not trained to be soldiers. They're trained to bring art to people, and now in this difficult time, I'm praying for all of them that God save their lives. So when it's over, they can still be musicians and bring better art in this world instead of shooting and protecting country. My thoughts about what's happening in Ukraine. We know that 2014, when everything happened, and the ex-president of Ukraine, Mr. Yanukovych, he left Ukraine and he escaped to Russia. He was afraid for his life because people was not happy with corruption. The level of corruption was just going too high. So he left Ukraine without any control, and Putin used this as a good opportunity, and he took a peninsula island of Crimea, which is a beautiful, beautiful island. It was most touristic place, and after that we had many years struggling because some parts of Ukraine became independent. It was very hard for them. They never want to be part of Russia, which Russia really wants to take them. They want some good, because Ukraine is naturally very wealthy country. I would not compare Ukraine to like Bulgaria or Moldova, that our neighbors, or Poland. We have such a natural resources that any country wants to have it. We have oil, we have gas in Ukraine, we have nuclear station, 3 of them, and it's a good money. So he's just using opportunity to take what his interest is, as more as money he can bring to Russia. Because Ukraine never started war. We don't have Nazis. We have a patriot. We have people who protect country, protects culture, tradition, and our language. And we don't want anyone to take this away from us. We have freedom of speech. If in Ukraine, with a big difference between Russia and Ukraine, if we don't like something, we go on a strike, when we say we don't like it. Russia has no freedom to speak. People who against of the war, if they say a word of war right now, 5 years in prison, they have no choice. They are afraid for their life because there are no freedom.
So is there anything that you would like to say to the world or
Yes. I think when I was born, I was already chosen to be a musician. And in where I go, I try to encourage people through my art, through my inspiration, because music is something that unites souls. I want to wish everyone, I think we had 2 difficult years of COVID. We were struggling with so many people who died, and we start appreciating the price of life. And now, what's happening now, the war that started in Ukraine by Russian army that defends Ukraine, I think it teaches us another lesson, that we have to appreciate the price of life. And the most important gift we have is life. We have to love ourselves. If we're going to learn to love ourselves, we're going to start loving other people, which is very important. But God said, love yourself and you will be loving other people. So I want to wish everyone to appreciate, to really value everything what you have in your life, because your life can end in any second.
Штепеня